The original xTool M1 laser engraver and vinyl cutting machine changed the world a few years ago. It combined the functionality of a vinyl cutting machine, like a Cricut, and an expensive laser engraver in one machine. The ability to save money and space with one machine that did it all was genius.
Fast forward to 2024 and xTool has done it again. Meet the xTool M1 Ultra, the world's first 4-in-1 craft machine. Combines the power of 4 different crafting machines into one compact unit. This makes it an impressive tool for DIY enthusiasts and small business owners. Imagine having a laser engraver and a cutter, a vinyl cutter, a pen plotter, and a color printer all in one.
Woo!
It's exactly what the M1 Ultra offers. Imagine the hundreds of things you can make with this 4-in-1 functionality, and all without learning and switching between 4 different machines and 4 different software applications.
Right?
Ugh.
I'm Felicia, along with Fresh. If you're not subscribed, please take a second and click that subscribe button and help support our channel. Thank you. And stick around until the end of this video where we make some stuff with this machine and tell you what we loved and what we didn't. And if we think the xTool's M1 Ultra is worth adding to your craft room. Full disclosure, xTool sent us this machine to use for review, but our opinions are entirely honest and our own.
So we received the 10-watt diode laser, but there's also a 20-watt version available. So what's the difference? 10 watts. 20 watts is a little more powerful, which can give you slightly faster engraving and cutting speeds with some materials, but that's about it. Now, contrary to what you would think, doubling the laser power does not double the speed. It's more of an incremental improvement. It's weird. Honestly, 10 watts is probably all most crafters will need. If you plan on using this for higher volume, like in a business, 20 watts might be a little better.
What can the M1 Ultra do? It does a lot, including laser engrave and cut intricate designs or precise shapes on a wide range of materials like wood, scratch acrylic, leather, and more. It can create custom stickers, decals, and heat transfer designs for shirts and hoodies with the built-in vinyl cutting blade module. The M1 Ultra can use pens to create drawings and illustrations of your designs. Not sure why you'd use pens since they have the next feature. The integrated Inkjet printing module. It can add vibrant colors and patterns to your creations on fabrics, wood, paper, and other materials. However, it can't print on dense or smooth surfaces such as metal, glass, and ceramics because the ink can't penetrate or adhere. We'll test these features a little later in this video, so stick around.
So let's be honest, although xTool says this is 4-in-1, it's really more like 3.5-in-1. With an inkjet printer, I mean, why would you bother to use a pen function? Well, we found out the hard way, and it's a little silly. We'll tell you more about that later. There's a rotary option for engraving tumblers and other cylindrical things, but they curiously left that out of our package. Which, that actually may make the M1 Ultra a 4.5-in-1, but we don't have the rotary to test.
What can the M1 Ultra do? It does a lot, including laser engrave and cut intricate designs or precise shapes on a wide range of materials like wood, scratch acrylic, leather, and more. It can create custom stickers and decals and heat transfer designs for shirts and hoodies with the built-in vinyl cutting blade module. I'm not gonna lie, some of the craft machines we've tested have a very difficult learning curve. Some of the CO2 lasers and UV printers are impossible to learn how to set up and use. Fresh is still trying to learn how to use a Cricut. xTool's Creative Space software is fairly easy to learn and operate, even for beginners.
You'll see the M1 Ultra is smartly packaged. It's actually very neat and tidy design along the lines of something you'd see from Apple. It's shorter and sleeker than the original M1, so you can easily fit it on any craft table or kitchen table without using a stepping stool to get inside of it. If you really want to see the unboxing video, let me know in the comments. We do have the footage, but unboxings are boring, right? Nobody wants to see those, but let me know if you do. The processing area for cutting and engraving is about 11.8 inches square, while the area accessible by the inkjet printer and the blade cutter are slightly smaller.
The lid has an orange blue light filter that does a great job filtering out harmful light to protect your eyes. At the same time, it provides a generous visible area so you can see exactly what your machine is doing at any time during the engraving, cutting, or printing process. You'll also notice that the enclosure is plastic. Most other enclosed diode laser engravers use a more fire retardant metal enclosure, but xTool opted for a lighter and less expensive plastic casing. The lighter weight makes the M1 Ultra easier to move around.
Another interesting feature is the exhaust module. There's a built-in fan with a small circular filter you drop in this thing, and you periodically change it to help potentially nasty fumes to stop them from messing up your craft room. And it snaps on bi-directionally, which is really curious. So it depends which way you want the exhaust to go. And for the first time ever, we were able to engrave and cut wood and acrylic in our kitchen without stanking up the house. Now the exhaust hose is smaller in diameter than most diode laser exhaust hoses. So if you already have an established exhaust setup like we do, you're going to have to make some adjustments.
That's right. Unlike most other diode lasers in this category, there are no tools necessary to change out the modules.
It's nice.
I love that. With one lever and a few very cleverly placed magnets, swapping the laser for the Inkjet module takes a second or two.
Yeah.
That's a very nice feature.
It's pretty cool. Now, unlike the original M1, we were shocked to learn that the M1 Ultra does not have a camera inside. xTool says the M1 Ultra doesn't have a built-in camera because the camera on this size machine may have an error of more than 5 millimeters. But here's the rub. WeCreate's Vista has a camera, and it's about the same exact size. Actually, I think it's even a little smaller. So the M1 Ultra does have something called snapshot preview and pinpoint positioning tech. Kind of kitschy names, right?
Yeah, right.
Which they say is 10 times more accurate than single camera systems. Now the pinpoint positioning tech involves actually marking the edges of our material by moving the laser module around the shape of your material and then recording those markings in the xTool Creative Space software manually. It's a little weird, right? It's definitely a little slower process than the camera function, but I think the accuracy was on point.
I think so too.
Snapshot preview involves taking a photo of your laser bed using your smartphone and then sending it to your computer. I think it's kind of like a BYOC, bring your own camera. Weird, but it works.
The game changer in this machine, ironically, is something we've been saying Cricut should incorporate into their machines, the print module. This innovation, also found in the Flux Adore laser engraver and cutter since 2021, allows users to create colorful creations without painting, saving a tremendous amount of time and effort. And since xTool's M1 Ultra has a cutting blade, you can print and cut stickers all in one machine.
And the Inkjet cartridge is super easy to install. But the cartridge where the ink lives is really small. And it combines all 3 colors into that one tiny cartridge. And it's proprietary and it's not refillable. So I have to imagine at least one of the colors will run out quickly. And you know what that means? You're going to need to order a whole new $27 cartridge. To me, it just seems a little wasteful.
I agree. The xTool M1 Ultra is available for purchase on xTool's website and through authorized retailers like Amazon. Prices vary depending on which bundle you're interested in, but the base configuration starts around $1,200. Please use our affiliate links in the description and comments and help support our channel so we can continue to bring you more great video reviews and tutorials in the future. Thanks.
Now, like many of the other laser engravers and combo units that we've reviewed on this channel, the xTool M1 Ultra is great for artists, designers, DIY enthusiasts, and home crafters, and also for small business owners who create personalized products like items for craft shows, promotional materials, and small signs and awards. It would also make a great Christmas gift for the crafter on your list who already has everything.
What an awesome gift. So let's try it out and make some stuff with the M1 Ultra. We're going to produce some full beginner's guides on the xTool software and operations of the M1 Ultra and various other laser engravers, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified when they're ready.
Let's make stickers. Stickers are still huge with the Cricut crowd because people love to make stickers and just put them everywhere.
Yep.
We're going to try to do a real print and cut, all in the same machine. This is only possible in very expensive industrial machines like Roland's, and now in the xTool M1 Ultra. You shouldn't really cut most vinyl with a laser because of the toxic fumes. And that's why the M1 Ultra includes a cutting blade, no fumes.
That's right.
We made this adorable little gift tag stickers that you can personalize. The colors look great and the cut was perfect.
It's important to note that the xTool software seems to want to force you to use the pens for text. That takes a little longer because there's a tool change and adds another consumable. We wanted to test the Inkjet module in this video, so we went back to Adobe Illustrator and added the text that we wanted to our design. It came out very cute and clear.
How about printing and cutting wood? Similar to the Flux Adore that we reviewed in another video, xTool's M1 Ultra can print and cut on wood. So we created this cute puzzle using an online puzzle generator and overlaid the SVG cut file over this caricature. And we usually paint or whitewash our wood, but we wanted to see how the ink printed on plain xTool wood. So we're still getting used to the idea of having no camera and this manual pinpointing thing. It's a little awkward, but it seems to work pretty well. You can see the colors are a little muted. Okay, a lot muted. So painting or whitewashing is definitely the way to go. The puzzle cut is really perfect. We also engraved a little tiny thing on the top to test that functionality using the 3mm basswood preset. And the engraving looks great.
And we're working on another video that will compare and contrast this xTool M1 Ultra versus the Fluxador, since they both have laser cutting and print modules. We'll test both with sunlight and water to see how they survive in the elements. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll know when that video goes live.
Ding. Finally, we wanted to see what M1 Ultra can do with acrylic. So we got this scratch acrylic from Creator Ally, and it's one of the, I don't know how they say that, and it's one of the few kinds of acrylic that diode lasers can engrave and cut. It actually, when you scratch it or engrave it, it actually reveals another color. And it's really an effect you can't do with regular printers because you can't print white. Right. We have the link in the description. This stuff's pretty amazing. So we wanted to make a memorial ornament. The engraving worked like a champ once we figured out the settings. Took a little while. The cutting, well, that didn't go well. No matter what settings we used, we couldn't get it to cut through like we've been able to using our WeCreate Fluxador and our original xTool M1, ironically. And then when we slowed the speed way down, we got blowback and the system shut down with fire, fire! Now, it's a nice feature to know it's there and it works. xTool's website does state that two-tone acrylic works best with the 20-watt laser on the M1 Ultra. I think you can purchase the upgraded 20-watt module on xTool's website and slap it in there if you want to.
There you go. So what did we like about the xTool M1 Ultra? We liked being able to switch out the modules with no tools. We liked the 4-in-1 concept and being able to do so much in one machine and save space and money. We like the smart exhaust module and how easy it is to put on, and the ability to switch it from one direction to the other. That's pretty cool. And the material the hose is made of is very durable. We like the automatic fire detection feature. We tested it and it worked. That could have saved our machine and potentially our family and our home.
Nice. So what didn't we like? Well, we didn't like the small size of the print cartridge and that it houses all 3 colors in one cartridge and there's no black in there, so you get composite. So that could easily get expensive if you plan to print a lot. That's right. We did experience a limitation of the xTool software. It doesn't appear that you can type text in the software and print it. You have to use the pens for that, but we wanted an all-in-one printed sticker and had to modify our design in Illustrator first. And although there's a workaround with the snap view or whatever that thing's called, I do prefer a built-in camera. We didn't like that it doesn't have air assist built in. I think if it did, we probably would have had better success with our scratch acrylic project. I think there's an air assist option available for purchase, just like the original M1. But honestly, I'm looking at this thing, I'm not sure how it integrates with the M1 Ultra.
And there you have it. The xTool M1 Ultra is a great option if you're looking for an all-in-one type of craft machine. Please use our special affiliate link in the comments or description below to help support our channel so we can continue to bring you awesome videos like this one. And don't forget to subscribe to follow our xTool M1 Ultra journey. Thanks for watching and happy crafting.